Right, it's Tuesday night. It's Surrey Senior Cup, Dorking Wanderers against Lingfield. Mark, how are you feeling about the Surrey Senior Cup this season? Is this come at a good chart, a good opportunity for some players, fringe players, those coming back from injuries and things like that?
Well, yeah, I think so. Obviously, an unwelcome break, 2 weeks, FA Trophy exit due to Jason Panenka. Look, Surrey Senior Cup. So it's got 5 layers, I think: lower, junior, intermediate, Premier, senior. And I don't know if many clubs have, but we've played in every single. You've played in the final. We've played in every single level of that cup. Got to the final 5 or 6 times, and actually winning the Surrey Senior Cup would have been a huge achievement for us when we did win it, had we not had to play our final 3 days later and completely forgot about it and didn't even celebrate when we won the penalty shootout. To the point where Hayden, the Caves manager, felt a bit disrespected because no one celebrated. But that was a big week for the club. But because of that week, it got a little bit forgotten. But it's a really iconic trophy. I mean, to win the Surrey Senior Cup, there's, you look at the trophy and there's some real esteemed clubs on there. I think Surrey FA do well to keep it going. I think it's disappointing that they still have the final at Meadowbank, because I think it's a real good opportunity for, a bit like in Brighton, where Sussex, where they play the final at the Amex, and Berkshire play at Reading. It's an opportunity for counties to ask their Premier League clubs to give, like non-league clubs an amazing evening. So I don't think it's helped by, did we get to the final when it got called off as well? I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we've been in the final called off. COVID, and I don't know. Anyway, looking forward to it. We got Macca starting, Reece Murphy coming on at some point. We got a couple of youngsters to look at. Ollie Rawlings, prolific form in the B team. Jay Richardson, really well regarded centre half. Josh Brooking wants to play for the minutes. That'd be interesting. Not sure he's played in this competition before. We got Mason Miles going to do 90 minutes in there. I think for me, I'm looking to see where Macca is. I mean, we should have a lot of the ball, so it might be hard to see where he is, but I'm looking to see where Macca is primarily. That's what I'm looking for. And then George Frankham's going to play in the 8. Looking to see how he gets around, because we are actually really short in midfield. I mean, Young is due to go back in Jan, and we want to secure Jack, and we're working on that. Morgan's gone back to sit on the bench. Listen.
I was going to say that about that. It must be bittersweet, really, because he's gone back to your club, Wimbledon, but you must have enjoyed the spell that he had here. I know he certainly endeared himself to the fans, didn't he?
Yeah, look, I just think Wimbledon obviously a great club, and all the Craig there and that, they know what they're doing. And listen, when you get an injury crisis, you have to call players back. And I say that tongue in cheek, that Morgan's not gone back there to do benches, and I hope Johnny gives him a good opportunity. But if he didn't give him an opportunity, Johnny's job is to win matches and do what he needs to do. So I fully respect that. But that's Morgan's business, and it's also Wimbledon's prerogative. So I fully respect that. And obviously I adore Wimbledon. But yeah, Morgan's back, and he done great for us. But we are really light in midfield. Niall wouldn't be ready yet. Jason will be out on the pitch running tonight. I'm hoping that he gets through this fitness test so we can train Thursday with a view to Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, we've had a good couple of weeks training. I'll be honest, the boys have looked really good at training. So mix and match team tonight. Obviously, I've done my normal bit where I've warned the kids within 1 inch of making a mistake. Obviously, I don't like playing them unless we sell them, like Don Plank, in which case we'll play fucking loads of them. But yeah, no, it should be a good outing, and thanks in advance for anyone that braves the cold. If you are over 50, you might want to stay at home to save getting fucking frostbite.
In respect of how things been in the last couple of weeks, I know you did a short interview a couple of days ago with Eddie, but how things been in the last couple of weeks really with training and those, because at one point when you and I sat here before Truro and Josh Taylor and a few others were out here, we sort of looked at potentially tonight. Have there been setbacks, or is it just that they're not really ready? Yeah,
so I should have said, setbacks really. I think Josh has joined in training, then thought, do you know what, there's a bit of pain there. Okay. So we've had to step him back. A little bit similar to Dan Pybus, but not on the same level. Dan's just been a little bit more cautious. I think Dan, actually, Pybus has got an outside chance for Saturday. But we've obviously, it's weird, isn't it? Because you look forward to the Christmas games, but I'm not sure there's that many.
I mean,
you sort of play one extra, I think, right?
There's only 3 more league games this month, isn't there?
Yeah.
November was really busy.
Yeah, so like, but you've got that sort of like little Boxing Day, and you know, you play on the 2nd as well, and so we've got one eye on making sure we've got boys back for that, and just take the league games one at a time in between. We've performed excellently. I think about Farnborough, Chelmsford, with really light teams.
Yeah.
So we know that we've got it in the squad. So we've just got to be calm and not rush boys back.
No, I mean, there's no, obviously, after Chippenham, there's another week, isn't there, before the next game, and then there's that little bit of time before Boxing Day, so they are spaced out a little bit, and obviously if you're looking to get players back, you do have that bit more time, don't you?
Yeah, that's it, mate. I mean, we are where we are at the moment. I mean, we need to get boys back, we really do. We can't keep saying it. Physio team, John Bynes, Dylan, Jonathan, S&C coach, Steve Allen, they're working really hard with these lads. Charlie Carter, to be fair, still got a small knock, so we're not talking about him, but we're hoping he's okay for Saturday. So it's that midfield area that's not ideal. But do you know what, mate? If we have to patch up and go with what we got, we've done it a few times this year, we've done well. Away from home as well. Next 2 away games on paper don't look great, but I'm sure when they see us visiting, they think the same thing.
Okay, well, let's hope everyone gets through unscathed tonight.
Yes.
Including any of the over 50s, and we'll speak to you after.
Yeah, we should give out them things that I do at the end of the marathon, those
Foil blankets.
foil blankets.